Hello? It's my first time kind of, okay. Think, why is it so dark? Okay, let me sit back a little bit, or maybe not. Okay, so, this is my first kind of in-person video. Uh, kind of nervous, but whatever. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about language momentum, and I'm pretty sure it's not a new term, but it's kind of something that I kind of think of when I'm learning languages and helps me. So basically, there's a difference between confidence and momentum. Because the thing is, with confidence, you can gain that with self-study. Like if you're learning a language, you get all your flashcards right, something like that. You able to recognize characters or whatnot. That gives you confidence that you know it. But the thing is, momentum is that like the word suggests, it's kind of like a moving thing. And I'll say an example. Like for example, you talk to a native speaker and they compliment you. And they say that you're doing a good job. Now, that's good and that's well, but the thing is that you can't like internalize that that compliment, because in a way it's kind of I don't know how to say it. It's like it's good that to be reinforced, but in a way you have to use. The only reason. The thing is, you're learning to be pushed. You know, to you're learning to learn more is what I'm trying to say. So so like if we get a compliment, you have to use kind of use that good feeling, and try to talk to more people or study something, or study something more, or it's like you just pretty much it's you can't be content is what I'm trying to say. And so another thing is you have to put yourself in a position to be in momentum. Because for example, like the other day I was at school, and a couple of Indonesian guys were just sitting down, talking, and I didn't really know that they were Indonesian, but from afar, Tagalog sounds kind of like Indonesian from afar if you're not paying attention. So I went over, I took a chance. I'm like, hey, are you guys from Indonesia? And they're like, yeah, we're from Indonesia, blah, blah, blah. And we started talking, and the cool thing is that, like, even though, I wasn't perfect, I started a little bit, I didn't understand everything they were saying, but, the thing is I have that experience now in my brain logged. Like, it's like when you listen to audio, like, it's going to be, your brain's going to intake it whether you like it or not, and anything that's coming from a native speaker is good, right? So yeah, and that's another thing, is though you can't fail if you're putting yourself in a position to gain momentum, because any exposure to a language is good, right? That's the cool thing about language, is that, like, if you're around it, you kind of absorb it anyway. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much the gist of it. Let me know if you guys have any comments or anything. It's kind of my first time doing in-person video. Not like it matters. I could do audio, but nobody ever clicks audio because everybody wants to see a handsome face or something like that. But yeah, just big shout outs to Moses McCormick and Steve Kaufman and all those cool guys. You guys are like rock stars. But yeah, thanks so much. Oh yeah, and one more thing I want to add. Thing is, language or momentum. The one other big thing about what language confidence and momentum is that with momentum, somebody can be pushing you. So that's kind of like what the native speakers are for. Like, think of it as like you're bouncing off different native speakers, and they're each giving you a little push towards, like, getting towards fluency, and that's what the momentum is. And because sometimes you don't feel like studying, you you feel like you're in a little bit of a lull, you don't understand or something. I know that's like the like the pendulum momentum, but it's important to stay in that upward that upward slope with momentum, because I mean we can only do so much like with our own confidence. I can only review so many flashcards. I can only be so, even if I take a proficiency test and I pass it, like I mean that's all good and that's all well. I mean that's all good self confidence coming from me, but it's I mean that doesn't teach me a lot about interaction, about like um, about how to really coming, because there's a difference. You can know how to talk, and then you can be good in action, and then thinking about it, and yeah, and there's definitely different ways you can learn how to say things. I mean, shortcuts, because we're reading a book. There's really pretty much there's a standard way to ask a question, but a lot of native speakers know like shortcuts and saying the same thing, so that helps, and that it definitely teaches you how to talk a little better. All right, thanks so much.